Bonjour. Are you ready for the French marathon? Now, you would like to ask me, what is this French marathon? French marathon will be one of my playlists in which I will be uploading so many worksheets related to your grammar topics. It is not the worksheet on one particular topic, but the worksheet which is a combination of multiple topics. All you need to do is note down the questions from here, and I will be discussing the answers of all the questions. At the end of the marathon, just check your answer. And if all the answers are correct, you have solved it well, there's a surprise for you at the end of this marathon. And I'm going to share that later. So let's begin. But before this, pause this video, go and grab a notebook for you, and then begin. So let's quickly start. First question, remplacez les noms par des pronoms personnels. So it's a question of personal pronoun. This French marathon will be useful for you only and only if you have practiced all the topics well. If you directly jump into this marathon, it will be difficult for you to achieve the desired result. So let's quickly start. First part, nous pouvons donner du sel. So you need to replace du sel here. If it's D preposition, the answer will be en. And where are you going to place the en? Nous pouvons en donner. Because two verbs are there and the next one is an infinitive. So the pronoun will be before the infinitive. Clear? Next one, je ne fais pas ce devoir. Ce devoir. Whenever demonstrative adjectives are there, it's always the case of COD. So, je ne le fais pas. Let's move on to the next part. Elle a appelé la boulangère. So, definite article is there and it's past tense. So, the answer will be elle l'a appelé. And appelé with one more E. Okay? Let's continue. Je n'ai pas pensé à mes parents. So we're talking about penser verb. Penser verb followed with person, it's always pronom tonique. So je n'ai pas pensé à eux. I hope it's clear. For more clarity, you can just go back to my videos of explanation of notes of these topics. Okay, that's going to help you understand better. Because if I start explaining each and every rule in detail in the worksheet here and in the marathon here, it will be very difficult for you to complete this on time. Okay. Let's move on to the next part. Ma mère a acheté les fleurs pour ses amis. So ma mère, again, les. So whenever definite articles are there, it's always COD. Ma mère les a achetés pour eux. Okay. The next one, pour eux. After preposition, it's always pronom tonique. Je vais acheter. Now again, it's the case of two verbs. 1 minute. Je vais acheter. For the first one, it's LES. For the next one, it's Louis. CES, demonstrative adjective, is always COD. And then Louis. C'est Anirudh qui joue avec ses copains. What do you think? Whenever say and Sasson is there, it's always pronotonique. So say Louis qui joue avec eux. Okay? Again, we were having a preposition avec. So after preposition, it's always pronotonique. Let's move on to the next one. J'enverrai une lettre à Nathalie. So it will be je lui enverrai, because a preposition is there, it's always COI. Il m'envoie des cartes. So me is already there and D preposition. So en. Il m'envoie. I'm writing the answers along with you in the video so that you understand better. Cet enfant est plus intelligent que toi et ton ami. So when you are included with somebody else, it's always vous, okay? And for comparison, we always write pronom tonique. Okay. So I hope question number 1 is clear. Give scores to yourself, okay? Out of 10, how much did you achieved, okay? And if 2 pronouns are there, 0.5 per pronoun, okay? Let's move on to question 2. Répondez aux questions utilisant les pronoms personnels. Va-t-il chez Peter? Oui. Il va chez lui, because it's a preposition. As-tu goûté des fruits? Oui. J'en ai goûté. Yes, I've tasted them. Okay. So here you were supposed to answer them, okay, while using personal pronouns. Next one, as-tu acheté les bagues à ta sœur? Okay, so no. Je ne les lui ai acheté with a chords, yes. Okay. So for les bagues, we've written les. À ta sœur, we've written lui. Je ne lui les lui ai. We also have to write pas because it's a negative. Okay, so when you make negation, please remember, negation will be with the first verb. Okay, and you cannot separate pronouns and the verb. Always remember this, okay? So now my pronouns are with avoir verb. So I can't separate it. It becomes one. Before all of them, it's no. After all of them, it's pas. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Futur antérieur. How do you conjugate futur antérieur? We write être or avoir in futur simple plus past participle. Okay, so if it's aller, it will be seront aller. Okay, and of course, there will be one accent. 1 minute. Yeah. Okay, similarly, vouloir is with avoir. So nous aurons voulu. Être is with avoir. Elle aura été. Okay. Savoir is with avoir. So auront su. Pouvoir is with avoir, tu auras, pu. Mettre, avoir. So what am I following here? Être and avoir. I'm following Dr. Mrs. Wondertram. If the verb is in Dr. Mrs. Wondertram, I'm going to write it with être. If it's not there, then avoir. Elle auront mis. Il aura bu. Next one will be, yes, nous aurons connu. Très bien. Vous aurez lu. Ils auront. We have to write the first verb, être and avoir in futur simple and past participle. Due. There will also be an accent on this U one, the circumflex that you write in être. Okay, right now I'm unable to make it. Okay, so I hope that you've given scores to yourself for question number 2 out of 3 and question number 3 out of 10. Okay, on va continuer. Question 4. Remplacer les noms soulignés par les pronoms personnels. So we need to do personal pronouns. Let's see. If noun and subject pronoun both is given, we write pronom tonique. So ils sont, mange. For DE, we have already done it's on. Okay, for the next one, c'est le directeur, c'est lui. Qui la invité. Okay. Au dîner. So just remember l'employé word is with invité verb. Okay, so you have to check the nearest verb. It's with invité, so we're going to write with invité. Okay. Let's move to next. Mange tes tartines. Mange en. Very, very important rule. If in imperative, the verb is followed with Y or EN. Okay, we are going to add this S back. I'm just highlighting so that you remember it, okay? You have to add this S back. And if you have not added this S back, and EN is correct. So you have to cut 0.5, okay? This S is important. Je ne montre pas ces peintures à mes camarades. Je ne les leur montre pas. For ces peintures, demonstrative adjective COD. À mes camarades, COI. Okay. Let's move to next one. Ria Pons asks his exam. She's thinking about something. So Ria E Pons. Y, this E, Y. Okay, I'm pronouncing this Y as E. It's used for places and things also. So Y here. Okay. Let's move on to subjunctive with L. SOIT. It's an exception. You can watch my subjunctive video for understanding the topic of subjunctive and how it's conjugated. Il faut que elle travaille. Okay, it's travaille. Sonia souhaite vraiment qu'elle puisse. Subjunctive of pouvoir verb is puisse. Okay, you need to learn them. Mandatory question. Subjunctive, you're going to get a mandatory question, very scoring also. Okay, so just learn all these common verbs. Savoir is sache. Okay. Now you need to check for venir. Okay. Venir will be with nu and vu in present tense. It is vano and vane. Okay. And ils else it is vien. Okay. So if it's vano, vane, it will be, how are we going to conjugate it? We're going to take the same vano, vane. Okay. But the ending will be of imperfect. So vanier. And if it's revenir, it will be revenier. Okay. Let's move to next one. Ale. AILLES. Okay, so last question, mark yourself. How much did you score in the last question? We still have few more parts. Paul, shemrek a Paul. And again, puis. That will be the subjunctive of this verb. Let's continue. Complete avec l'adjectif pronom demonstrative, okay? So, parmi ces raisons, je voudrais ce. Okay. There is no direction here, no si and la, because after the blank there is qui, pronom relative, okay? Ne regarde pas. Ce film si regarde. C'est lui. The version originale. On va continuer. Tu préfères ces tableaux. This video will only be useful to you if you have already solved it. If you are just listening to this video and not doing anything, it's of no use, okay? Je préfère ce. So you can check your answers with me. Regardez zero. If you want me to highlight, I will highlight also. I'll highlight in bold. Just give me a second. So you can see the answers. Zero. Est-ce que vous préférez celle-ci? Celle-ci is already given. That means next blank would be celle-là. Okay, with an accent. So just see this. Tu aimes cette chemise? Moi, je préfère celle. Next one will be C'est voiture. Here it will be sell. Next one will be say, and here it will be so. Next blank will be so, and here it will be celui la, because C is already given. Okay, next, allons-y, c'est the bag. This is very important too. Okay, so when it's two, in the continuation of the sentence, you're going to write the singular one. Cell, la, that one appears to her more beautiful. Okay. Last part, tous les gens t'attendent. All the people are waiting for you. Ceci. And here it will be cela. Okay, so do check your answers and give yourself marks for this last question as well. Do let me know in the comments below how many parts were right for you. I would love to hear that. Keep practicing. I'll keep uploading more videos in the same playlist. And all the very best. Your French board exam is very near. So do ensure that you're practicing well. If you have any doubt, put it down in the comments below and I would love to hear your doubts and I would love to solve them. Okay, so meanwhile, I was just highlighting this as well. So you can check the answers. Okay. Yeah, let me just highlight it for you. Okay, if you have doubts in any of the part, please put it down in the comments below. And your scores as well. I would love to hear your scores. Keep practicing. Bon chance. I'm going to see you in the next video. Au revoir.